Hi guys, welcome to today's video. Today I'm going to be playing around with the goodies that I got in my QVC haul. If you haven't seen that video, I'll link it up in the eye. And I'm really excited today because I've never tried any of these products out before. I have enough pretty much for a full face, apart from my eyebrows, which I've already done, which is my Benefit Precisely My Brow Pencil. But apart from that, I think we actually have a full face, perhaps, I think. So I thought it'd be really fun to play around with that makeup that I got in the QVC haul and kind of share it with you and just, I don't know, just play around with it, I guess. And if you're new here, hello, welcome. My name is Meg and I like to talk about all the superficial things in life, all the things that don't really matter but bring us a lot of joy, all things makeup, skincare, hair care, fashion and homeware. I talk about all those things around here, so if that sounds like a little bit of you, then hit subscribe down below and join my little family, join the circle of trust, and let's play around with my QVC makeup. So, I'm all moisturised. I just used my Dr. Hauschka Revitalising Day Lotion. This is like pretty neutral and very non-offensive to any product I put on my face. So this is why I use it so often, and I truly love this moisturiser. Oh my goodness, I love it so much. But yeah, this is like pretty neutral, very non-offensive to any product I've ever put on my face. It nourishes, moisturises, makes me like all youthful looking. I'm clinging on to any youth I've got still. So that's about it. Oh, and the Benefit Precisely My Brow, which you can get on QVC. So I thought I'd use this on my face and be like, you know, you can get it in a bundle. If you saw my QVC haul, you'll know. So I hauled 3 foundations. Yes, 3 old foundations. I got the IT Cosmetics CC Plus Illumination Cream. I won't be trying this out today because I've already used this before. It's one of my favourite foundations that I always get from QVC anyway. And I got the IT Cosmetics Your Skin But Better Foundation and the Tarte Face Tape Foundation. I don't know which one I want to use. So this is the Tarte Face Tape Foundation and I got mine in the shade 22N Light Natural. And this is the IT Cosmetics Your Skin But Better Foundation in the shade Fair Neutral 11. So that just looks like that. They both are really pretty foundations, to be fair. This is fully plastic and this has got a glass bottle. What do I want? I think I want to go for the IT Cosmetics one, you know. I'm just not feeling like a full coverage moment at this moment in time. In the QVC haul, I actually got this Tarte Face Tape Blurring Brush that came with the foundation, like in a little duo pack. I've been using this brush non-stop. It is just such a beautiful shape. I have been using it for literally 2 weeks since I got that makeup. It's amazing. I love it. It's going to appear in a favourites when I decide to do another one of those, but I think I'm going to use this brush that came with this foundation. It's the IT Cosmetics Heavenly Luxe Flat Top Kabuki brush for foundation. So I think I'm going to use this. Oh, it feels so good. I think I'm going to go for 2 pumps. Oh, okay, yeah, 2 pumps. It's very water-like. Oh my god, it's running. Oh my god. Let's just slip it on first. Oh my goodness. It's like so lightweight. I can't even feel it. What the hell? It's like sunk just straight into my skin. Whoa. I don't think I've ever used a foundation this light before. That's really interesting. It's kind of got an interesting texture and it reminds me a lot of the L'Oreal Lumi Magique tint. Yeah, it reminds me of that foundation. I don't know if you guys ever had that. That's like going back nearly 10 years. Well, maybe not 10 years. No, probably nearly 10 years actually. That foundation was great. But it's that sort of consistency, not as watery granted, but that sort of very slippy, watery sort of finish, but then kind of dries down to this nice powdery, not powder, but like not so wet. Well, that was 2 pumps across my whole face. They weren't large pumps. I'm probably just going to go in with 1 more perhaps, or I'll just keep dotting some on, I suppose. It's got a nice controlled pump, by the way. That's something I really like and look for in a foundation is, you know, sometimes when you're paying a little bit extra for a foundation, you want the packaging to be nice as well. This has got a really nice controlled pump, so you can squeeze a little bit or a lot out of it, and I really like that. This brush is lovely, by the way. This is just blending in so easily. I'm just like, and it's done. So far, so good. I have got a concealer. This is from Tarte. This is the Tarte C Hydrocealer Concealer. That is a name and a half. I really like the packaging of this. It's like really sleek and just kind of fun, you know? It's very playful. Let's just go for it. Oh wait, before I do, it came with a sponge, this really interesting sponge. It's like cut like this. got a flat bottom, then a pointed tip, and kind of smooth, just like a Real Techniques sponge. So I'm gonna go wet this, and then we're gonna apply some of this. Just as an FYI, it like doubled to twice its size. That is a big chungus. Okay, I feel like it's a good shade match for me. I like to go just a shade lighter with my concealers, just to brighten a little bit, but I don't like it too light. I just like it a shade brighter if I can. Yeah, I mean, yeah. It doesn't hold a lot on the doe foot. Like, that was 2 dips and I was really scraping the top off of my forehead. So it doesn't hold a lot on the doe foot applicator, but I don't necessarily mind that. It's just something to bear in mind. Some concealers like really hold quite a lot of product on there, but that concealer doesn't. That's fine. Like, I could do 1 dip per eye and that's fine. It's when it becomes more than 1 dip for one eye that I'm like a bit like, but no, it's good. I like this sponge. It's like, feels like a nice firmness. I mean, that maybe was 1 shade too pale, but I can definitely make it work, especially because I only use like paler concealers around the eye area, and then I'm likely to put shadow on it anyway, so that's fine. Do I like the consistency of this? Not that sure that I do, to be honest with you. It actually might be the foundation that's sitting on my skin. Maybe I'd like concealer a little bit more. I'm not sure about this combination. The foundation, funny enough, just as a quick update, is kind of collecting on my drier patches. Like, I get really dry smile lines like right here. So product doesn't necessarily crease in my smile lines. It just kind of collects like where your moustache grows. Moustache? Where your moustache kind of grows. You know, your upper lip hair. I'm drier here and between my brows and places like that, and my T-zone. So we'll see how we get on, because sometimes it can really sort of adapt to the skin. I'm just pouncing this damp blender over my skin to kind of refresh me. I'm not too sure at the moment. Maybe these are just not very compatible with each other, but something's going on. Something's going on. I also have a cream bronzer by Tarte. It's the Tarte Breezy cream bronzer in the shade Seychelles. I really love the packaging for these. It's just like so pretty. So this is the same range as the concealer. Like, look at this pretty packaging. It has Tarte written here and this really nice product here, which is cream. So how shall I apply this? I might take this brush. I know it's a tiny bit dirty, but it's only got a bit of foundation on it, but I really like it because it's got this good angle to it. So this is the Tarte brush. I'm just gonna get some product here and just build up slowly. I'm too scared. I don't want to put too much on. Ooh. Oh, I like the colour. I was actually kind of scared it was going to be a bit too red, but I think I really like that. Ooh. Ooh, I'm looking snatched. I've got to say, it's really easy to blend. First impressions, this is a win. As long as it doesn't separate or anything, like it doesn't do something weird, this is really, really nice. This brush, this brush, please just go to QVC and go get this brush, because I tell you, this is such a nice foundation brush. It's got this like lovely triangular tip. It kind of reminds me of that, is it the Sigma? They did that 3D collection or whatever it was called. It's so nice. She got a bit bronzer heavy on the schnoz. Abort mission. Oh god. I really, really like this bronzer. This potentially might become a new favourite. This just blends in so nicely. Like, I can't even begin to tell you how easy it is to blend this in. It's just like literally me patting it and I'm like, oh, done, you know? And it's got a really nice tone. So if you're like my foundation sort of range, like I'd say I'm light. Like, I'd always say I'm light rather than fair. I'm not quite paper white, you know, not there's anything wrong with that, but I feel like I'm the one up from that. And when I tan, I'm like a light medium. Not quite medium, but like light medium. So I'd always market myself in that light category. And then I kind of flex between the low end and the high end of that, depending on how tan I am. At the moment, I'm pretty like pale light. So, oh, really like that bronzer. That's going to become a new favourite. I'm going to put a bit on my jawline. Because, you know, I could do with the shadow, I could do with the lack of double chins. It's always a nice thing to be gone. Yes, thank you. Love it. For blush, I have this IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Pores blush in the shade Je ne sais quoi, and it is in a natural pink colour. It says anti-aging and skin-loving ingredients using blurring technology. It feels like silk, hydrolyzed collagen, has antioxidants and peptides in it. Is that a good thing? So this is what the product looks like. It is such a pretty colour. Yes, I have to sing everything when I get excited. So we got this IT Cosmetics blush brush with this. Honestly, this bundle is worth it just for the brush alone. I haven't really tested out the blush yet, obviously, because this is the video for it. But this brush by itself is £30, and you get the bundle for £30 on QVC. So for this duo, you're basically getting a blush for free. So why would you not, you know? Why would you not? It's a beautiful blush brush. I've actually got one already on the go. I really, really like them. I think they just perform beautifully. They are a little bit spenny, but I feel like a good brush is worth it. Like, it really, they stand the test of time, and they're good. So let's go into this. I love this tone. I feel like it's sort of pink, but sort of apricot-y, but sort of peachy, and sort of like a bit of everything. I really, really like it. So I'm just gonna kind of sweep and pat. Yes. Oh yes. It feels so good. I like it. That colour. Oh my god. Can you see that? It's just like so warm and like a honey glow. Oof. Yes. And you know me. You know I like a good blush. I feel like I like to teeter on the edge of, if I added too much, it'd be like Coco the Clown. But I like to just have just a tiny bit less than that. I love a strong blush that doesn't look too striking. I love it. I've just realised I haven't got a highlighter. Bear with. I have this highlighter that's been in my kind of box of things to try out for ages, and I haven't actually used it yet. I've only swatched it, and it's the Estee Lauder Bronze Goddess highlighter in heatwave, 01 heatwave. I've not tried this out on my face yet, so like, why not just try something new out? Look how pretty it is. Oh yes, look. Oh, I like it. And this is what it looks like. I do love a highlighter. I'm not sure if it'll be good with this brush or with like a more condensed one, because I think this is like a baked formula, so it might be that I need a denser brush. Yeah, let's try this one and buff it in a bit more. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Oh god, it looks so nice with that blush. Also, just want to add that the bronzer, obviously being cream, has meshed really, really well and like dries nicely and not patchy, so all of the powder products can go nicely on top of it. I really like that in a cream product, like when they're not so sticky and tacky and they don't dry down, and then when you go put a powder product on it, like it bunches up and looks cakey. It's disgusting. This bronzer has just become one with my face. Really, really like that. I feel like these highlighters are one of those things where you get into it a bit more and then it starts to really perform well, but like the top layer is just a little bit like hard to work with. But once you get into it, I mean, this highlighter on the nose is actually offensive. Just to kind of seal the deal on that, I always like to set my face in between. If I know I've like done a lot, especially cream and powder, you know, if I'm like taking my time with things, I like to set my face before I go into my eyes, just to give it a chance to really lock in. And I've got the Benefit Professional Setting Spray. I'm really, really intrigued by this. It's a brand new product from Benefit, or one of their newer products, should I say, because you know what the makeup world is like. If it was released last week, it's old, you know. It said 93% of people said it was waterproof, smudge-proof, fade-proof, alcohol-free. It locks on makeup for 16 hours, instantly blurs pores, feels lightweight, and absorbs instantly. A lot of claims. I really like the packaging. Again, it's like this cool blue. It's obviously like the Professional, that sort of vibe. I don't really understand Benefits like woman on a mission, FBI vibe. I've never really understood that, to be honest with you, but I like it. I like it. I've already tried out the mister in the QVC haul that I did, so I already know that it's a beautiful mister, so let's try it on the face. Oh, I can't wait. Oh, it's so lightweight. I love it. When I say this is probably one of the most lightweight misters that I have, genuinely mean it. It is so lightweight. Oh, it's just melted everything together. I think this is possibly going to be like another favourite that I keep repurchasing. Almost like the Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray. There goes the lid. Yeah, almost like the Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray. When it comes out in like that twin pack at Christmas time, I always stock up on a couple of packets of my All Nighter Setting Spray. I feel like this is going to be the same thing if they release them in duos or like a Christmas pack or like a value pack. I could see myself stocking up on a few of those because these are so nice. Like, it's just made my skin look so like soft but so natural. Like, this looks like my skin It's beautiful. So for eyes, I have the Tarte Tartelette in Bloom. This is an OG palette, and I have the Tartelette Toasted and the original Tartelette palette, and I hadn't had the Bloom palette. I've really been wanting this for ages now, so yeah, really happy to use this. Like, look how pretty these tones are. Oh, it's so beautiful. I think I want to play around with these like maroony shades, you know, like a pop of gold on the lid. Like this whole row here looks so appealing. And the reason I really like these palettes is they're so user friendly, even if you know how to do makeup and even if you don't. Like, they really decipher the rows out really nicely for you. So you've got like a taupey row, like a brown bronzy, or like this mauvey brown kind of gold row. I really like it. Like, you've got highlighting shades, deepening shades, and like the in-between. They make it really easy for you. So yeah, okay. I'm going to go into the shade Sweetheart right here, and I'm just going to take this through the crease to almost like contour the eyelid first to have something there. I always like something through the crease. I feel like it gives me a good starting point. I'm then going to go into the shade Flower Child, which is kind of like, it's not really a bone white, it's like a very pale like beigey colour. I'm just going to take that on the brow bone just to blend that out. And then I'm also going to go into the shade Charmer, which is, I'd say, a bone matte white. And just plonk this on the inner corners and the top of the brow bone. Okay, I feel like that's a really good starting point. Like, literally, if I was going to work, I'd probably just like leave it here, maybe put a bit of shimmer on the lid. But this is just like a good starting point for me for any look. Yeah, I really like that. I'm then going to go into Rebel, and then I'm going to kind of just pat this on the outer corner, or kind of like outer third, I suppose. I feel like I replicate the same looks over and over again, but it's because I like them, okay? I like them. Sue me! Actually I don't have enough money for that. I'm also just going to drag that on the outer corner as well. I'm then going to take the shade Funny Girl and basically just whack this all over my lid. Ooh, yes. I'm also going to tap a little bit of Firecracker. I just want to kind of like mesh the darker matte and that lighter shimmer together. By the way, I'm using my finger because I really want that diffused effect. I don't really want too much precise look that you'd get with a flat top brush or anything like that. I don't mind using my fingers, I quite like doing it. I feel like I get a really nice blend between shimmers when I use my fingers. Just going back into Funny Girl as well, just to re-tap over. I'm not taking any more product on this brush, it's what I used with Rebel. I'm just diffusing out those edges. And then doing the same with this brush, nothing on it, but just diffusing out a little bit more. I'm then going to go into the shade Leader. On the brush we were using earlier, I'm just going to go back into Sweetheart, the one we originally started off with, and just dragging that on the under eyes. We don't really have an inner corner shade for my liking, apart from just this matte white. I think I'm okay with that though. I'm going to use this on a dense pencil brush and just kind of pack it in, just so it's really brightening. I thought I was okay with it, but I'm going to go back into that Bronze Goddess highlighter and just touch the inner corners with it. I want to leave the brow bone as a matte, don't mind that. To be fair, actually both of them layered together looks really nice. And that is it for the eyes. It's really simple, but it's really like beautiful and I like it. For mascaras we had a pack of 3. We got the Bad Gal Bang, which is the one I'm going to use today. We had the Roller Lash and the new like magnetic one, which looks really cool. But I already opened this and I didn't really think that through, otherwise I'd use the magnetic one. But never mind. We're going to use Bad Gal Bang because it's one of my favourites. This is why I love this mascara. Like, it is just so impactful. Like, oof. I love this mascara. Truly love it. Okay, mascara is on. I truly love the Benefit mascaras. I think they do bomb mascaras. I have the IT Cosmetics Pillow Lips Cream Lipstick, and it's in the shade Like a Dream. I haven't got a lip liner, but this lipstick is like fierce. Also, the packaging, it's so pretty. Look at that. Oh, I die. It's like a pillow. It's beautiful. So yeah, Like a Dream. This has got a sharp applicator in terms of like a really pointed tip. So I think we can just go without a lip liner today, dare I say it. This lipstick is pigmented. It feels really nice on the lips. I like it. Do you know what, overall I've got to say that this is a pretty good success. Like, this makeup is so effortless. This has taken me no time at all, really. Like, if I wasn't talking to you and talking to you about the products, this would have taken me maybe 20 minutes, 15 minutes, and it feels really glam. Maybe swap out the lip for something nude or something not so bright, and this would be a perfect office wear look. I personally would love this for like going to the pub, so it's like smart cash, you know, pop on a lip, really natural eyes. I really, really love it. I love colourful eye makeup, but I also love makeup that's just really easy breezy makeup, you know. As a quick rundown, I'll just go through the products really quickly with you. The foundation, it's probably the only thing I'm not quite sure about at this moment in time. I was trying to work out if it was the concealer or the foundation I don't like, and it's still one of them. I'm not quite sure, but the concealer seems to be doing pretty okay under my eyes. If I had to rate it out of 10, it'd probably be a solid 6. Like, it's better than most, but it's nothing, it's like not gonna be my new favourite, I don't think. This foundation, I'm just still not sure of. It might require a different primer, or it might require a slightly more like oilier skin tone than mine. I'm interested about the whole improving your skin over 2 weeks. That interests me. So yeah, I might stick with it. It's just, I'm very wary that you won't be able to see it on camera even if I zoom up. But and to be honest with you, I don't really want to zoom up because like my moustache hairs will be on show, and to be honest with you, like there's a little bit of dignity that I'd like to kind of keep, you know? It's kind of collecting ever so slightly just in my smile lines and where like my moustache is. It's not so bad between my eyebrows. It's not too bad, to be fair. But I can just kind of see in places that I usually get dry, which is around my mouth and kind of around my nose and in between my eyebrows. It's just a little bit drier than I'd like. So yeah, I think time will tell. I'm like not sure about this. I'm kind of sitting on the fence at the moment, but I don't think it's awful. Like, it's not awful by any means. Oh, also the brush. This is beautiful. I love IT Cosmetics brushes anyway, so I was kind of expecting good things, and this performed. It's so velvety soft and it just blended out everything beautifully. So I'll be intrigued to use this for thicker foundations and things like that, but yeah, I really like this. Oh, and I liked the sponge, by the way, with the concealer. That was nice. I'd say the true winners for me in this video is the bronzer and the blusher. I really, really like this bronzer. I feel like this is going to be on my face constantly. This is probably going to be a new favourite. It just felt and looks so nice. Like, you wouldn't really tell that I've got lots and lots of bronzer on, but I applied a lot. And it's just like sunk into the skin nicely. Everything's meshed well with it. I feel like it's a really nice tone for my face. Like I said, I'm a light sort of skin tone. I really, really, truly like it. It's really nice. It blended out lovely. It has no scent really. Doesn't really smell of anything. It's really non-offensive and really easy to work into the skin. I like it. The blush is such a unique kind of colour, I think, but this is such like an in-between of every colour that I have, if that makes sense. Like, it's not quite apricot, it's not quite pink, but it's not quite neutral, but it's not, it's like vibrant but not vibrant. It's apricotty, it's peachy, it's pinky. It's like a bit of everything, and I really like it. But it adds this beautiful warmth to my cheeks, and I went ham on that blush, and it was like starting to show, but it blends out beautifully, and I feel like it's just offered this lovely warmth to my cheeks. So I really, really like this blush. Like I said, it's in Je ne sais quoi, and that was in Seychelles, if you were wondering about the shades. But yeah, I really, really like this. And these two things I'm going to be reaching for quite often. The eyeshadow palette, I'm really, really happy that I've got. I really like it. I really, really like it. I think this eye look is so nice and so simple. It was really easy to achieve. It blended out beautifully. I feel like the consistency of the Tartelette palettes, I was going to say Tartelette palettes, are pretty like good throughout. You know, I haven't had a miss between those three yet. They're pretty consistent is what I'm looking for, and I really like this sort of mix of shades. It's kind of got a bit of warmth, bit of neutral, and a bit of cool in there, and I really, really like that. This is the sort of shades and tones I really like. Also, another standout product to me, I forgot to say, is the Benefit Professional Setting Spray. I really, really like this. Again, like I said to you earlier, I feel like this is going to be a favourite of mine. I feel like everything on my face just kind of went from here to here with this setting spray. It took everything and made it better. It took everything and made my face look nicer. So, this might become my new favourite. Urban Decay, watch out, hun. Watch out. Benefits in town. So yeah, that is it. Thank you guys for watching. I like it when makeup is success. I like it when my face looks good at the end of this. I feel like I've achieved something great. Thank you guys for watching. I really do appreciate you. I hope you've had fun today. If you have, click the thumbs up down below. Subscribe if you haven't already, and ring the bell because then you'll be notified of all the videos I upload. I upload every single week, and you wouldn't want to miss out on more content from me. No, you would not. No, you would not. Thank you guys for watching. Stay safe, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.